It increases my faith. It fights the enemy for me. And then the third thing is prayer gives you insight for what you cannot see in the natural. Increases your faith. It fights off the enemy. Prayer gives you insight for what you cannot see in the natural. Somebody shout, pray always. You can play, musicians. Listen, pray always. You've heard me, some of you have heard me tell this story before, but it is befitting because this has changed and revolutionized my prayer life. July 2016. I'll never forget. After the fourth Sunday of the month, right here, Barbara said to me, Pastor, you don't look too good. The fourth Sunday of July 2016. Lonely, sad, going through a divorce, public ridicule. I still stood to preach the word of God. I was sick in my body. You was right there and said, you don't look good, Pastor. At that time, my kids, 7 years ago, much younger, had my 3 boys by myself. Got home, drove all the way home, sweating profusely. I never forget Jeffrey at this time, 8 years old, much smaller. He's bigger than me now. Walked me upstairs to my room to help me take off my clothes. I don't even know how I got them to their mom that night. I stayed in bed for 2 days. I could not move. I could not walk. My father came from Jacksonville and took me to the hospital. I just didn't even have enough strength to just pick up and call 911 and go to the hospital by myself. Got to the hospital. They saw that my fever was high, but they said there is infection all in your body. They got me to the back and they said, we got to take you to the critical care unit because your kidneys are shutting down. Fever rising, kidneys are shut down, and now because of that, they can't give you any kind of medicine. It's limited what they can give you. I was in the hospital about 3 days, and my fever never really broke. It got so high to 106.5. I'll never forget that in that critical care unit, the doctor says this is our most critical patient on the floor. That if his fever does not come down, I know Lamarcus, y'all came to see me in the hospital. If his fever does not come down, we're going to have to do brain surgery. At this time, tubes are all in my body. I mustered up enough strength to call a few prayer warriors. I called somebody that I knew had a relationship with God that can pray and see me through. I called somebody that could sing for me. And I said to God, pray always. I said to God, God, if you are who you say you are, before midnight, I need this fever to drop. Nothing was working. They put ice packs on me. Nothing was working. But then the saints of God came in my room. This is before COVID, when you can have a lot of people in your room. The saints were around my bed and they were praying, and I was praying, say, God, I need you to do something for me. At 11:59, the doctor came in and my fever went down to 99, and then they could give me medication for my kidneys. Pray always. Pray without ceasing. Whatever you're going through, you got to learn how to open your mouth and cry out to God. Everybody stand. Pray always. If the devil can put a muzzle around your mouth, you'll never get to your miracle. If the devil can keep you from coming to church, you'll never get what you need to have. If the devil can get to your family, everything around you and generations will be destroyed. But pray always.